Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Crypto, the channel where we cover the most important crypto news in just 5 minutes. Back again with a breaking news episode. Ethereum has just surpassed its previous all-time high market cap at $144 billion. So it has actually been quite crazy, the momentum at which Ethereum has been moving. It hit between $1,250 and $1,270, giving it a market cap of $144 billion, where its previous all-time high was 136, and this is basically because the amount of coins have of course gone up, right? So Ethereum here, if you check out the amount of circulating supply, you'll see it is quite significantly more than it was a couple of years ago, and thus right now, the price times the amount of coins is higher, and Ethereum basically made new highs. It just depends on how you want to look at it though, because Ethereum technically did make higher prices, but or did not make higher prices, but it did make a higher market cap. So, Raoul Pal here said, again, if you didn't read the charts, Ethereum is the exact same price as BTC in 2017. They have had exact same market cap too. They look exactly the same in price structure. BTC from 2016 versus Ethereum from 2020. It's bizarre, and it's all McCaff's law. He said, Crypto Bomb, okay, I'm leaking some GMI already, not published yet, tomorrow AM. I will eventually publish in Real Vision 2, this article only. I will push back strongly the Fiverr view of the shitcoin view. It's all McCaff's law, baby, and Ethereum is Bitcoin, like it or not. And oh shit, it is true to the very dollar. It's the same in price. It is all just McCaff's law with a different narrative for each ecosystem. Yeah, Ethereum might well go to $20,000 this cycle, exact same as Bitcoin last cycle. By market cap, Ethereum will be bigger. If it really does, though, I would definitely have to eat a shoe or something like that, or a sock, because that would be completely insane. But again, you can believe whatever you want to believe. I think this is all just to grab himself quite a lot of attention. On the other hand, though, I would be very happy if it does, so I'm not complaining. Then Coinbase, and this article is, I have to get rid of the ads. I didn't even notice that the first time. Coinbase crashes as Bitcoin tops $40,000. What can I say? How often can I post a video? Oh, my ears! Oh, how often can I post a video about Coinbase crashing? I think once a day almost. If Bitcoin is going to break a new high, if Ethereum breaks a new high, you bet your ass that Coinbase is going to go down. It basically always happens, and today no exception. Yesterday, today, any day. So I don't really understand why they would go for an IPO when they're this glitchy, just this bad. I really don't understand. But all right, if you guys want to, support that exchange, go right on ahead. It just crashes all the time. I really don't get why. I don't get how they can be so futile, where they're doing a how much is it? $20 billion, $28 billion IPO, and they cannot just keep a network running? That is so crazy. Or there's just millions of dollars that people are putting into trying to break Coinbase every single day. Or they really are not expecting this much trading volume. I don't get it. If you have so much money, especially since the higher Bitcoin goes, the more people are going to trade, the more money you can make. Why would you go down when people try to trade it the most? That's where you make the most amount of money, right? To a certain degree, Coinbase shouldn't care if people buy or sell. They make money off the trades. So it doesn't really matter to them. I don't get why they wouldn't put full priority into making this not an issue anymore. If Bitcoin is going to soar, then one must believe the entire fiat system is going to ultimately collapse by Dutch bank Rabobank. Again, I saw Dutch, I had to press and had to show you guys, but I found it interesting. All right, I do, to a certain degree, think as well that this fiat system and Bitcoin increasing, of course, have an inverse correlation. But to quote, the market is suddenly full of naive neoclassical economists who can't model politics, who are now embracing elements of Austrian economics without wanting to accept their whole intellectual package. Let's do the heavy lifting for them then. If one believes Bitcoin is going to soar, then one must also believe that the entire fiat system, including US geopolitical hegemony, is going to ultimately collapse, which I personally do think, so I don't really think that's a bad thing. But all right, what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments section down below. Also, did you notice we have no ads? Press the like button. Mike Novogratz warns Bitcoin could go down if speculative bubble bursts, which is logical though. This is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Mike Novogratz points out that Bitcoin is still correlated to risk assets, but this could change in the future. If the S&P was down 20% in the next 3 days, Bitcoin would be lower, not higher. Logical though, because generally if S&P goes down quite heavily, it's not necessarily like people lose their faith in the government, which is basically the correlation we would like to make with Bitcoin. This just means a lot of people who are investing right now have lost money on their investments and might be a little bit more conservative with spending money on speculative, as it still is, investments like Bitcoin, and they might want to take out. He predicts that high-flying stocks like Tesla are eventually going to reverse hard. You've got to watch for cracks. One day we will wake up and markets will be reversing, and then they will reverse hard. Well, actually, it's pretty funny because he's right now the richest man alive, right? At least depending on who you, of course, consider in that list. Stella Lumens, former Goldman Sachs and Netflix executive, joins SDF. Stella Lumens hires an executive with over 20 years of experience at Goldman Sachs and Netflix. An SDF CEO publishes a letter sent to Vincent about the regulation on Bitcoin and crypto wallets, basically defending crypto. So this is Karen C. Chang as Vice President of Engineering. Pretty cool. That's all I can say about it. It's pretty cool, pretty nice, and yeah. That was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again in another video tomorrow, as I'm doing one every single day.